Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I have a special video for you guys. It is my loot from over 12 hours of Vanguard Dragon Strike playlist. Now if you guys saw the last video I did like this, it was loot from over 20 hours of Crucible, so if you want to see that video I will leave a link to that right now. But after over 12 hours of doing the Vanguard Dragon playlist, I did get over 30 engrams and a ton of weapons and armor, and I did also get a couple legendaries as well. I also ended up leveling up my Vanguard and my Cryptarch as well. So after about 12 hours of the Vanguard Dragon, I did find it to be pretty enjoyable, and overall the amount of rewards you get for the time you put in is actually pretty great. So if you are a low level or just need gear, I do suggest actually running this playlist every once in a while because you can get some pretty awesome gear out of it. Alright, so now that we've finally freed up enough space in my inventory to claim these rewards, let's go ahead and start decrypting these engrams, and then we will go over the guns after. Alright, so here we are at the Cryptarch. Now this is only the first inventory. I have an entire another postmaster full of rewards to do after this. But anyways, we got a bunch of glimmer rewards that I can't claim because my glimmer is full. But let's go ahead and decrypt all these. So far we just got a bunch of blues, modalites, strange coins as normal. And unfortunately we did not get any weapons out of this at all. They were all just blues. So let's go ahead and scrap these down and make sure I have space for the second inventory later on. Alright, so we finally got these decrypted, got a bunch of sapphire wire, and now we're back at the postmaster. Now this gun right here, the Spinner Change 2.5, was a Crucible reward, so that is not counted in the amount of legendaries that I got during this. Alright, so now that we've got that dismantled, we can go ahead and decrypt these last couple engrams and scrap down these last pieces of armor. Also, we do still have the Vanguard package and the Cryptarch package to decrypt as well. So let's go ahead and do that now. First off, we have the old Crucible package, which we didn't get anything out of, but then we also have this Cryptarch package where I did manage to get 2 legendary engrams. So we can go ahead and add that to the tally of legendaries that I've gotten so far. So let's go ahead and head back over to the Cryptarch and decrypt these as well. So as of right now, we do have 4 legendaries because I did actually get 2 from just completing the strikes at the end. But anyways, here is the Cryptarch. So first off, we have the Heavy. I got an Exodius Plane RS1, and for the Sniper, I got an Amplified GEO D6. So let's go ahead and check these two out and see how they compare to my other weapons. I see the range on this is pretty decent. The magazine size is alright as well. We also have this 2020 AMR7, which I also just got during one of the strike playlists, so let's go ahead and compare the two. And as you can see, the Amplified GEO D6 is much better than the 2020 AMR7, so I'm just going to go ahead and scrap that right now and possibly level up the Sniper later on. Now for the rocket launcher, we also found out that that is not really anything I need, so I went ahead and scrapped that down as well. But as you guys can see, that is it for this postmaster. If you guys didn't know, the postmaster can only hold up to 20 items. So I had to film this video in 2 parts. So the first part that you just saw now was the first inventory, and now we will go ahead and get to the second inventory. Alright, so we are back, and as you can see, I did level up my Vanguard once again after filling up this inventory. So let's go ahead and take all these engrams here and take a look at some of these weapons. They're just mostly blues as of right now, so it's not really anything too special there. But anyways, once I free up the space, we can go ahead and decrypt these engrams and see what we get. Alright, so let's go ahead and decrypt this Vanguard package and see if we get any legendaries. Alright, so we got strange coins, modalite, and a give and take equation. So we can go ahead and add that to the total amount of legendaries that we've gotten over these 12 hours. But anyways, now we are back at the Cryptarch to decrypt another inventory full of engrams. Now we still have the Glimmer to reclaim that I just don't have the space to claim because I'm maxed out on Glimmer right now. But so far, for these engrams, we just have a bunch of blues, some motes of light. But let's go ahead and see what we get out of this last legendary. Alright, so we did get the Pacifier X light machine gun. Now I've actually never heard of this before, so I'm going to go ahead and check out the specs on this right now. So as you can see, the rate of fire is pretty good, as well as the rolls that I got. Now this light machine gun does not have the best specs in the world, but considering that I did get it from the strike playlist, it is pretty good overall, but I probably won't be using it anytime soon, so I'm going to probably go ahead and scrap that or transfer it to one of my other characters. And we also have this give and take equation fusion rifle. Now I'm just not a big fan of fusion rifles, so I'll probably just go ahead and scrap that as well. But those are 2 more legendaries that we did get from the strike playlist. Now we can go ahead and dismantle most of these pieces of gear and these weapons, and then we can head back to the postmaster and claim some more rewards. Alright, so after stacking up on a bunch of weapon parts, we are back at the postmaster, and as you can see, we still do have a couple more rewards to claim and a Cryptarch package. So we did get 2 more legendary engrams as well as a legendary cloak engram, so let's go ahead and head back to the Cryptarch and go ahead and see if we get anything good out of these. Alright, so now that we are here, we can go ahead and decrypt these last couple of engrams here. First we have the cloak, we got a new legendary cloak, I got a new legendary assault rifle, and another legendary sniper rifle. So I don't think I've ever seen this auto rifle either, but the stats on it, the rate of fire is pretty crazy, although the impact and the range and the stability don't seem too great, but we'll see maybe once that's leveled up if it's a little better. We also have this sniper, the Violator XII. Now this does look alright, it has some void burn on it, so that could probably be ascended and reforged into something pretty good. And we also do have this Ash Factory, although I do believe that I got that from a Crucible reward, so I'm not going to go ahead and count that either. But now we can go ahead and scrap these down and go ahead and tally up all the legendaries we got after 12 hours from the Vanguard Dragon. But finally, before we do that, we still have this cloak to take a look at, so let's go ahead and see how this thing looks. Alright, so this does have a similar design to a lot of the Prison of Elders cloaks, and I just don't really like the overall look of it compared to some of the other hoods I have, so I'm going to go ahead and dismantle that right now. Alright, so as you guys can see, that is pretty much it. We did end up getting a total of over 9 legendaries, so overall this strike playlist is alright. You get about 1 legendary per like hour and 15 minutes or so. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to drop a like because this did take a very long time to make, so that really helps me out. Also, be sure to leave a comment down below if you want me to do another 12-hour loot video from like Prison of Elders or anything else you guys can think of. But anyways guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Remember to subscribe for daily Destiny videos, and I will catch you guys tomorrow in another video. Peace!